Long ago, the Greeks told a story. Once there was a queen of Ethiopia named Cassiopeia, and everyone told her she was very beautiful. Now, Queen Cassiopeia was very proud of her good looks, and she kept many servants busy helping her look beautiful. One servant would be always going to the market looking for beautiful bolts of material, rich fabrics and gorgeous colors, so they could make beautiful gowns for the queen. One servant would draw all these gowns and cut out the fabrics, sew them all together, and then embroidered the sleeves and the neckline and the hem with gold and thread. Another servant would make beautiful jewelry of gold and precious stones, necklaces, bracelets, rings, earrings, and another servant would even make a crown to match each of her gowns. Another servant would make shoes to match her gowns, and so she was beautiful. There was one servant that only did her hair, and another servant would put makeup to show her brilliant eyes and her shiny white teeth. The queen was so proud of being beautiful that she boasted that she was more beautiful than all the Nereids in the sea. She was so beautiful that she walked around with her head held up high and didn't pay much attention to the lowly people who thought she was so beautiful. Now word of her boasting got to the king of the sea, to Poseidon, and he was angry. He thought, I have to teach her a lesson. And so Poseidon, the sea god, caused great waves to come crashing into the shore to flood the land of Ethiopia. And he created a huge monster called Cetus that would come in to the shore and grab people and eat them. Well, the king and his queen, Cassiopeia, went to see an oracle, a wise woman, and they asked, what can we do to get rid of that monster Cetus that is eating so many people? And the oracle told them, you must sacrifice your daughter, the young woman Andromeda, to the sea monster. And so the king and queen Cassiopeia, they took their daughter Andromeda, and they had the servants tie her to a big rock on the shore for the sea monster to come and eat her. Now it so happened that a young man named Perseus heard of their plan. And as soon as they had tied Andromeda to the rock, he rushed there with his sword, and he set her free before Cetus came out of the sea. And with his sword he fought that monster, and he killed him. And so he was a great hero. And as his reward, he asked that he could marry Andromeda, for he had fallen in love with her. And so the two young people were wed. But Cassiopeia, she did not learn her lesson. She was still very proud and boastful of how beautiful she was. And so Poseidon came, and he used his magical powers to sweep her and her throne up into the sky, where you will see her at night, seated on her throne. But he made her always point to the North Star, so that part of the night she is sitting upside down, and thus he wanted to humble the haughty queen.